tough things.
You know, I'm actually less worried about the budget and more about 4 key topics that I think we need to make some progress on. First is interoperability. The second is privacy. The third is liability, and the fourth is usability. And let me talk about each real quick. Interoperability, there's a lot of different authentication solutions that are out there in the identity management space. We've got some standards that are in place right now to ensure interoperability, but really not at the level that we're going to need to have going forward, particularly as we start talking about how the computing environment is changing, where we're moving towards more mobile devices. You know, Eric and I were talking, you know, before the show started about the VA's plan to start moving forward with a number of tablet computers, things like the iPad. Well, that, you know, raises a big question. We've got a federal mandate to log into your computers with a smart card, and there's no slot in the iPad to insert it. So we're going to need to address that. Privacy, I think, both in the government as well as we get into the consumer space with stronger credentials. If you've got different firms that are playing the role of identity provider, what information are they going to collect on you? How can they use it? How can they disclose it? We don't have great rules of the road today, and we need to have some that are in place that are really going to protect consumers and give them more choice and control over how their information is used. Liability is real simple. What happens when something goes wrong in one of these systems, particularly in the commercial space? It's been pointed out, if you look at things like the bank card network, we've got things like Reg E and Reg Z. So if my credit card's stolen, I'm only accountable as a consumer for up to $50, and the bank pays a certain amount and the merchant pays a certain amount. We don't have any certainty there in the identity space. And the fourth is usability. A lot of the technologies that are out there today as alternative to passwords can be a little clunky. People don't necessarily want to have to carry around another token with them. They haven't been widely adopted, I think, in part because there's some usability challenges. The amount of innovation I'm seeing with new, strong authentication technologies built around smartphones and the mobile platform is really fascinating right now, and I think it's going to provide a way to overcome some of those usability challenges from the past.
Yeah.